project around sustainability that they can start with or that they can implement, what will you recommend as school leaders to start off?
So good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, GoSharpener, for having us here. And as she said, it's a very important issue, and we need to teach our children. First we need to learn it ourselves, and then we need to ensure that our children learn. At our school, we bring in a culture. So anything can be changed, anything can be brought in if we bring it as a culture. That culture applies to students and to grown-ups. It's a culture of the school, so you can't avoid it. So out of our many cultures, 12 cultures, we have one culture which says culture to conserve. Now, under that big bracket of culture to conserve, we do a variety of things, different things that we do. One of the things that I would talk about is we call it as live life the lean way. Everybody lives life the lean way. Minimalistic, as somebody was earlier saying. What do we do with that? So for stationery is something that all schools always use. It's a part of school this thing. For stationery, in the beginning of the year, an amount of stationery is given to every class. So now it becomes it becomes a project of the entire class. It's no longer my pencil or my eraser. It's no longer I can get a better eraser than you or I can get a better pencil than you. So there's no comparison that's coming in. It's a common stationery. And then it becomes a competition as to how well we use the stationery. At the end of a semester or at the end of an academic year, those classes which use less stationery are awarded. Or applauded at least. If that is done, then everybody believes, okay, I can cut down on the stationery. What happens with this? First, as a school, when we give the stationery, the amount that is spent by the parent goes down. See, all of it comes down to the money that we are using to buy all those things. The pencils that we use are reusable, made from reusable items, so that is sustainability. If a parent would have spent, let's say, on an average, approximately 1,000 rupees on stationery for the year for a child, that goes down to something like 500 rupees. They're paying for it, but they're paying much lesser. One. Secondly, when it goes into the classroom, what happens is now there's a pot which is kept, and in that the students leave the pencils or pens, whatever they're using, erasers, all the stationery. They go home. When they come back in the morning, they pick any one.
Okay.
Then we are teaching them that it is a common shared resource that all of us need to be using. And then everybody becomes responsible for conserving that stationery. True. Just imagine if a child has studied in a school from grade 1 to grade 10, every year the parent has saved so much money. Every year the child was reinforced with that thought that I need to cut down on this. I can't keep throwing pencils and wasting erasers and wasting all these things. The cumulative effect that comes down for the students becomes so much more higher. If we do not work on, if we do not show them how to do things, they cannot do it. So I can't say, I will not live life the lean way, but I expect you to live life the lean way. That doesn't happen. So for example, plastic. We do not encourage single-usage plastic at all. So you will not find disposable plastic glasses at school, any kind of a plastic. Now, if you do not want them to bring plastic bottles, what do? So as a school, we give them steel bottles. So when we give them steel bottles, plastic cuts down. Then we can enforce that now use the steel bottle. Because sometimes when homes are not giving steel bottles, you can't enforce it. So then this is how we enforce. Like again, another thing, we use only school bus at the cost of losing an admission. At the cost of losing an admission. We say, if you can come by the bus to school, come to school. Otherwise, it is not possible. Because these are all, it's a culture of the school. You can't avoid it. It's a part of the school which has to be done. So like this, we have varied initiatives which are done. Like she was talking about wasting food. So we have a board where people, all the children go to have lunch. This is an initiative again taken by students. It's a part of their curriculum. Services action for MYP is a part of their curriculum. Now they started writing down how many kgs was wasted. And they became the people who were taking charge. So people, when they would go to, when they were disposing of their plates, whatever trash they were throwing out, they would check. And they would cut down on house points. So when it was being cut down on house points, it hurts them hard.
Correct.
So they don't want to lose out on their house not winning. So then if it is cutting down on their house points, they would ensure that they take less and they eat whatever they have taken. Small things, but if they become cultures, if we teach them that, you can live a good life, but still in a lean way.
Yeah.
If you can cut down on your birthday celebrations instead of getting chocolates to people. All of us come from schools where each child has had enough chocolates at home.
Yeah.
One chocolate doesn't make a difference, but instead get a plant to the school.
True.
The school, we always give every child who's celebrating their birthday, and we have 5 schools. Every child gets a book on his or her
Their
birthday.
Very nice.
And every child can either bring a book for the library or bring a plant or not bring anything.
Right.
Like this, in all our schools, we have collected so many plants by now.
Yeah.
And our schools are green because the birthday gardens make them green.
Very
And each child feels belong because they come to the birthday garden and see, this is the plant I gave and this has grown so much.
True.
Or when they come back later, they see it and they feel good about it, that this
Very
plant
nice
has grown so
points.
big because I have
Planted on my own.
Yeah, this is a
Sense
plant
of
that I have
belonging is there.
contributed. Sense of belongingness.
Absolutely. I think very, very powerful points. Simple and implementable. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, ma'am.